This first one is about a forest legend. Any tree people? Yeah. So do you know? Have you ever heard of a rowan tree? It's called a mountain ash in the United States.
Okay.
And it only grows in very, very cold climates, like here in North Carolina, only way up on the highest peaks. But where you're from, around DC, right? Is that
Yeah.
right? Yeah. So you don't really have any mountains there.
Our ash is all dead.
Yeah, yeah.
Ash borer.
But in like northern climates like Scandinavia, Canada, Russia, places like that, it's got a legend. The rowan tree was like a magical tree and people would plant it outside of their homes, their gardens, to ward off evil spirits and give them they believed they could see into the fairy world with this tree. And then there was a special one called a flying rowan. If it grew on the edge of a cliff, or like maybe in the crook of another branch of a tree, so it started already up high and then kept going. That legend meant a lot to me because I had to go back to it. I have teenagers, and when my youngest entered adolescence, it was pretty rough, and we gave him the middle name Rowan, and he had this protective quality as a little kid. He would distract us from the evil spirits. I like to think of it. When the rest of us could get hot-headed, he would do something silly, do a dance or tell a joke. Or at the time, I found it kind of annoying. Like, why are you we're like trying to have an argument here, But there was some kind of emotional wisdom there, I think, in what he was doing. So this one's called the Magical Flying Rowan Tree. I wrote it for my kid. They named that child for a tree that flies with the fairies of the woods. Long fingers waltz like magic batons, tiptoes, tapping roots in dirt, old as earth. Rolling flies above the door. Our rolling child, you guard our joy. Rolling flies above the door. Oh, rolling child, you guard us. Well, we're lost out here, child. We wander the miles and wicked riddles, bewitch us. And your sister, the rose, there's thorns in the road, and sunlight's bright when you light up the sky. Rolling flies above the door. Rolling child, you guard our joy. Rolling flies above the door. Oh, rolling child, you guard. Well, the roots are strong in this holy rolling grove down in the soil, where where they cling to one another. The rowan tree fell, blood rain from the sky, mountain kings, winter deities keep home. Oh, go and fly above the door. Oh, child, you guard our joy. Go and fly above the door. Let's see. I'm going to play you one about a place on the west coast of England. I've never actually been there, but my friend and my old drummer Scott McFarlane, his mom grew up there. It's called the Wirral Peninsula. Anybody ever hear of it? It's outside of Liverpool, between the Mersey River, that of course runs through Liverpool, and the Dee River, or the River Dee, I guess they call it there, on the other side, on the Welsh border. A lot of, you've probably heard the term Mersey beat. A lot of the music that came out, or the music that came out of Liverpool, Beatles and lots of other bands during the 50s and 60s made Mersey beat music. So this one's got lots of imagery from that place. A cat was born named Daffodil. Across the Dee she sees St. David sails. Sir Walter said, his Yankee son, the world rhythms took him home. That Mersey beat, ballad slow for memories and growing old in the church. They mourn poor Eleanor. Jerry sings, he sings, don't walk alone, don't walk alone. Old is made sandstone, tower stands. Old is made tight and fell below. The Kendricks work the noble soil. They sing and dance like wild roses. That Mersey beat, ballad slow for memories and growing old in the church. They mourn forever. Jerry sings, he sings, don't walk alone, don't walk alone. Lads and ladies dressed in white, they cross the 100 in mid-daylight. They promise join their houses line to dance in step growing old in the church. They mourn more in the north. Jerry sings, he sings, don't walk alone, don't walk alone. One more? Yeah. Perfect. This one is called The House of Green. Any Lord of the Rings fans out there?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Well, if you see, you know who the Ents are. They're like human tree creatures who protect the forest. And if you took the Ents and you crossed them with maybe a PBS piece like Downton Abbey, you would get this song. It's literally about the this epic battle between the trees in my neighborhood and the Duke Energy landscaping crew, but I tried to imagine it as a fantasy. It's called The House of Green. Well, let's see. Well, the greens. Oh, shoot. Sing the chorus. Yeah, okay. I'll do it. She cut out the heart of the house of green, left but a shell of the house of green. They cut out the heart of the house of green, and there's not but a shell of the house of green. Well, the house of green was granted land work in the reign of George VI. Hence 80 years the greens had grown, threading good Duchess land. Yeah, the Duchess, she called her mighty men to stall the greens' advance. They drew their swords, they marched in strength through green's unguarded land. They cut out the heart of the house of green, left but a shell of the house of green. They cut out the heart of the house of green. There's not but a shell of the house of green. Well, the Greens survived on conquered land, the Duchess on her throne. The more greens grow, the more she cuts their land, no more their own. She cut out the heart of the house of green, left but a shell of the house of green. She cut out the heart of the house of green. There's not but a shell of the house of green. Well, the air was clean in the lands of green. The air is yours and mine. Yeah, they cut out the heart of the house of green, left but a shell of the house of green. They cut out the heart of the house of green. There's not but a shell of the house of green. There's not but a shell of the house of green. Yeah, thanks for having me. I don't know if you all might have heard of a band called The Collection. They're here in North Carolina, but this wonderful band, and the songwriter's name is David Wimbish. He's been producing my records, the last couple of records, and he's probably 12, 15 years younger than me and just teaches me stuff all the time, so I love him and hate him at the same time. I just look up to him so much. Like a big little brother or something. But I'm just grateful for his support, and this is a beautiful song that he's written. It's called Beautiful Life. You do not have to be good. Even the best of us has been misunderstood. So get up off of your feet. The sun is shining, repentance through the leaves. Its rays gonna wash you clean. I'm walking slowly, taking my time. All this lack of talking is starting to rhyme. I'm letting go of lonely, letting go of strife. I just can't get enough of this beautiful life. I just can't get enough of this beautiful life. You do not have to be known. Even the best of us sometimes felt alone. This whole world is your home. So reach out your branches, dip your roots into the soil. That rain's gonna help you grow. I'm walking slowly, I'm taking my time. All this lack of talking starting to rhyme. I'm letting go of lonely, letting go of strife. I just can't get enough of this beautiful life. I just can't get enough of this beautiful life. Oh, you look so amazing. Your hair drives me crazy, dreaming of God on a sandy shore, saved by amazing grace. Or maybe my lack of faith. Seasons change, but they come back the same. talking, starting to rhyme. I'm letting go of lonely, letting go of strife. Just can't get enough of this beautiful life. I just can't get enough of this beautiful life. I just can't get enough of this beautiful life. I just can't get enough of this beautiful life. Just can't get enough of this beautiful life. Yeah. I played the one in drop D first because I would almost certainly leave it there for the next showcase and forget about it. It's there. So. This way. It's like my reminder, right? Derek, it's like my reminder.
Is that your reminder?
That's right. Google alert. Anybody run into Ash and Eric at any of these Folk Alliance events? Ash and Eric, they used to be called the Promise is Hope, and I met them at NERFA about 3 years ago, just before the pandemic, and we just hit it off, became fast friends. And this is a song that just grabbed me from the start. I think because I grew up in New England, and I think landscape, I don't know if everybody has this, but landscape imagery just like takes me to a place, even if it's not the same place, it takes me somewhere. It touches me, and this one especially is it's all geography that is very familiar to me because I grew up in New England like they did. You could probably insert your own highways and rivers and it would make as much sense, but this one's about the Connecticut River running through New England. It's called Until My Heart Grows Quiet. There's a river that runs from the border of Canada down the east of Vermont, the west of New Hampshire, right down the center of the state, gave me a home. And that river, it runs through the city of Hartford. If you follow it south, you'll find the place I was born, right at its mouth, where it rips into the sound. And I'll follow that river every mile, from the north as a man, the south as a child. It taught me to carve my path through the wild, and with it I'll run till my heart grows quiet. There's a highway that runs from New York to Boston, and in a week this old car has driven it twice, through sun, sleet and ice. I've been on it my whole life, and I'll follow that highway every mile. Let's try that again. And I'll follow that highway every mile. That line is escaping me. Let's see. And I'll follow that highway every mile. counting the exits since I was a child. It brought me to you, so I'll stay here a while. And with it I'll run till my heart grows quiet. Will it ever grow quiet? Yeah, I follow that river every mile, running from something since I was a child. It brought me to you, so I'll stay here a while. And with you I'll run, with you